Again, they don't want refugees, don't want it like that, don't want it, don't want border control. Oh, you keep talking about flora and fauna. They call us the sort of visage idiots. Oh, don't you know anything about science? I know that the world was circumnavigated well before it was circumnavigated, and that's proper. And did you know that the flora and fauna has already circulated all over the fucking globe before they put a uniform on it and slapped an industrial sticker on it? Did you know that money slaps a sticker on it and makes us basically, what are we all? Let me hear you say it, lad. We're all imposters! You're all imposters. You, to a certain degree or other, when you start arguing the validity of the actual perfect evolved mind that has really delved through the Graham Hancocks, the potential that the world's ended how many times like a Rubik's Cube. Like it's maybe just not what you think it is. Even if you think carbon dating is what it is, it's only what you can grasp with this, and maybe it's all just an illusion. So therefore, it's like, really keep up. Really done the legwork. Used to be a manic street preacher. I've done a lot of things, and I'm feeling on top form at the moment when it comes to the verbally, like trying to depart that wisdom upon thyself. But to shrink it to your news channels in this day and age, so I'm sorry that you feel like it's part of if you're playing in those environments, it might be a lot of what you're basing your personal identity on. We hear about people getting depressed because their identities are so invested in their work roles and their shrunken animal farmage lineage of what we're doing. But really, as somebody that's popped open all her bubbles and moulds and lost jobs and come in so many ways and kicked around and had it no choice in brilliant environments, gone from outcast even by my musical community at the lowest rungs just because of gatekeeper heads and exploitative mouths that have no part around those places but somehow wangle their way in there with their personas and fakeness, and even using lies to put fear and play those dynamics that I call non-classes. They're not even classes if you're using lies, see? There's different classes of humanity. That was prior to 2012, don't go back there. Yeah, so basically, that's what I'm saying. Is don't get depressed about it. Don't argue this shit, because people saying they're getting depressed over this. Don't argue this shit. Don't argue this shit. Go meditate and put on wow music and burn joss sticks and go, yes, and do, like, figure out where every, muscle in your body is and when it's more in tuned and your internal muscles are all massaged. And stay away from the E numbers if I was anybody. I don't like having that toxicity build up in my system that you can argue that it's all safe by any all-food industry, but the truth is long-term effects and every organism is different, every BH diff is different, how to process preservatives that were never around 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, new ones, whatever mixed together, different combinations, too much processed food, it's obvious stuff. And even if you did all that, well, who's safe anyway? Not in the age of sonic weaponry where helicopters could fly over and just go probably melt your insides. Who cares about a mask? It's yours to own. Your pride, how much faith you invest in a society that you believe is safe or unsafe. Go back to my 9/11 thing. I personally am under threat. I don't know why I'm so bubbly or feeling okay when I have a DC Holland of certain places that knows where I live now, where I might abode, or might get his hands on me again because of a suspect debt about a banged up Toyota, which felt like a film world collaboration. I'm in the middle, clowns to my left of me, jokes to the right, and a plant in the car to get me into their sort of like psychological custody over a payment that Nova should have paid, but I couldn't get hold of the driver details. Long story. But the point is, when you're me, if I can, you can. 2 can, 3 can, 4 can, and en masse, everybody can. Thank you. We are the new. We are balance. We are balance. We are the world's greatest showman come to life. We are one. I think even the politicians want in on that call. Big bloated Trump head going on, but he ain't denouncing weapons. He isn't denouncing the things that industrial still might have strings on. But a lot of people coming through that are, they're saying, come on, come on, come on. in a lifetime, make it right.